Hi, I'm Tim Tyler, and this is a video about utility counterfeiting. Utility counterfeiting is an umbrella term that refers to problems associated with generating fake utility, such as the wirehead problem and the pornography problem in machine intelligence. So, to recap, the wirehead problem involves an agent stimulating its own pleasure centres, or performing some kind of direct synthesis of utility. By contrast, the pornography problem is more indirect. It's associated with manufacturing counterfeit utility by using sensory illusions. It involves an agent fooling itself into thinking that its actions are high utility when in fact they're not, by manipulating its sense data in order to create a pleasing view, which is then rated as being of high utility. This is pretty similar to what happens when a human is exposed to pornography. A pornography viewing human receives sensory stimuli that are normally associated with sex, which in turn are linked to reproductive success, and so get highly rated. However, in fact, pornography is not a reliable signal associated with reproductive success at all. Instead, it's a pictorial representation of sex. It's a fake representation of something which is usually linked to high utility. For an intelligent machine, the pornography problem might manifest itself by the machine creating an illusion of a peaceful planet filled with happy humans, or whatever else it had been built to value, while the reality might be very different. The pornography problem is pretty similar to the wirehead problem. If anything, it's probably harder to defend against though, so wireheading can be crudely defended against by making it very difficult for an agent to perform brain surgery on itself. Using the same strategy against the pornography problem seems less likely to be effective. Wirehead behaviour is relatively uncommon, suggesting that there may be practical means of preventing its occurrence. Pornography is rather more common, I expect, but again, not everybody indulges to the same degree, suggesting that there are ways of avoiding the problem again. Probably more important than either of these two classes of problem is the umbrella category that contains both of them. That's what we're describing here as utility counterfeiting. It could also be referred to as fake utility. And then solutions. The main idea that's been proposed for dealing with the problems associated with utility counterfeiting involves giving the agent an understanding that the things that it wants should be thought of as being states of the world. If the agent really believes that, then wireheading and pornography are likely to be perceived as ultimately unsatisfying illusions. However, exactly how best to provide an agent with this kind of strong belief about the intended purpose of its own utility function is not yet clear. The two problems have similar underlying causes. If proper preventative measures can be found, then both problems seem likely to be fixed by the same type of intervention. Enjoy.